You've probably heard that our global climate is changing into something more comfortable. That is, if your notion of comfort involves a brief period of unseasonable warmth, followed by drought, famine and drowning. And to me, that sounds more like fashion than comfort. Not only that, but a recently released report has confirmed that humans are the cause of global warming. So we can no longer speculate on a species of super intelligent tree sloths with access to lasers and a desperate desire to go swimming. They're just trying to get the water up to meet them rather than come down from the trees. Cockroaches are now in the clear and once again reduced to playing bit parts and jokes about Keith Richards. That's literal cockroaches, not some sort of metaphor for energy industry lobbyists. And polar bears are no longer the dark horse candidates as instigators of global climate disaster. Polar bears? Yeah, in the movies it's always the one you least suspect that turns out to be the bad guy. Although, if they're played by English character actors, that tends to be a giveaway. So if you do run into any polar bears with powerful heat lamps and English accents, it's probably just Republican scientists in bear suits trying to sound like Dick Van Dyke. In related news, billions of dollars earmarked for the reconstruction of Iraq have been squandered on such fripperies as an unused Olympic-sized swimming pool, complete with a Saddam Hussein Memorial Diving Board. You don't fall very far, but you end up all over the internet. Turns out, of course, it's just a training facility for the newly formed Iraqi Navy. After all, as we prepare the Iraqis for self-government, we must also prepare them for the future eerily prophesied in the movie Waterworld. That's another American disaster that went shockingly over budget and ended up with very low approval ratings. Of course, that fiasco was over 10 years ago, and I really can't recommend wasting a spot in your Netflix queue for it. On the other hand, it might be worth a second look at the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. After all, it won't be too long before we're all looking at survival strategies that involve tropical fruit and undersea living. This video has been supplied for parody purposes only. Everyone knows that global warming is going to wipe out the pineapple crop. Whether you're a thirsty energy lobbyist in a polar bear suit or a dehydrated sloth, nothing gets liquids into you quite like a coffee enema. I mean a smiley intervention coffee mug from cafepress.com/markdaycomedy. Alternatively, if you bring a plain white coffee mug to the San Francisco YouTube meetup on Pier 39, Saturday, 17th of February at noon, I'll have a Sharpie and I'll make you one.